Hello my dear friends. So today we are going to solve one problem, moving zeros. Okay, so as of now don't focus on the solution. Okay, so what is in the moving zeros? In moving zeros they have given us like this, array will be given to us. Okay, and what we need to do is we need to move all the zeros to the end. Okay, so as you can see we have 0 0, so what we need to do, we need to move zeros at the end, and the numbers should be in the same order. Okay, so 1 3 12, it should be just shifted to the left. We don't have to change the order of the number. Okay, so I hope the question is clear to you. Okay, so how we are going to approach this problem? Let's take this example and let's try to analyze this. Okay, so here first of all what I can say is we can traverse this nums array, okay, which have the element 0 1 0 3 12, and what we can do is whenever we see 0, what we will do, we will remove this element. So in first iteration we will come to this place. If it is 0, what I will do, I will remove this and I will make a count. So initially let's say count is 0, so now count will become 1. C is the number of zeros in the list. Then this list will be shifted like this. Okay, now what I will do, I will again check, is it 0 or non-zero? If it is non-zero, I will come to the next element. As soon as I will see it is 0, what I will do, I will pop this element, so it will be 1 3 and 12. Okay, now I will again check whether it is 0 or non-zero. If it is non-zero, I will move to the next element. So as soon as okay, so here the count will be increased. Now number of zeros are 2. So now we have come to this position 12 and the list ends. So once this list ends, what we will do, we will use a for loop. So for element in range of C, so we need to add 2 zeros. So what I will do, nums dot append, I will append the 0 in the end. Okay, so our list will become like this, 1 3 12 0, then one more 2, count is 2, so it will occur 2 times, so it will be like this. So this is the one approach that clicked to my mind, is we will traverse and we will remove. Okay, we will pop the element, and as soon as we get a non-zero element, we will move forward. Okay, so let us try to write the logic for the same. Okay, so let's say keyword def, let's say the function name is check, which is taking list. So what we will do, initially count is 0. Okay, and we want variables, so I will be 0. Okay, which we are going to for the starting point, and L will be the ending, last will be the ending point. Okay, length of nums. Okay, and what we will do, we will use a while loop to traverse for the list. So while I is less than last. Okay, so I will be initially at the first position, last will be at the last position of the list. So what we will do, first of all we will check if nums of I equal to 0. I told you if we got the 0, what we will do, we will pop this element. So nums dot pop I. Okay, now if we pop the element, so initially we have the list like this, 1 0 2 3 0. Now list will become like this, 1 2 3 0. So length is also reduced. Earlier the length was 5, now it is reduced to 4. So once the pop is done, what we will do, L is equal to L minus 1, and the count of zeros is also increased. But this time we don't have to increase I, because all the elements are shifted one step backward. So I should be at the same position, so we need to check again this. So else part, if the element is non-zero, suppose we reached here, what we will do, we will just increase the I is equal to I plus 1, and once this is done, we don't have to do anything, because we have done the changes in the same same loop. So they initially told us that we should that you should do this without making a copy of the array, means we need to do that in the same array, correct? So as you can see, C is 0, I is 0, L is length, we have written the condition, and at the end what we have done, we have appended the list with the 0. If you try to submit the solution, you can see it will work. Okay, so it is working absolutely fine. So at the end we also have this condition, for element in range of C, means we need to add zeros na, so this is condition for that. So nums dot append 0. Okay, now if someone asks you try to find the time complexity, so see this, what is happening initially, list contains some element. Okay, let me delete this. Okay, list contains some element 1 0 0 2 3. So as soon as we get some element, what we are doing, we are shifting all the elements. So it is like this 2 3. Then again we are checking, if it is 0, what we will do, we will again shift the element 1 2 3. Then at the end what we are doing, we are appending the zeros. So when we use a pop function, we have to shift all the elements that are present on the right hand side. Okay, so we have to traverse our list a lot of times. Okay, so now let us try to find a way in which we can optimize the solution. Okay, now you can pause the video for a minute and try to find a way. Okay, so I hope you have thought of some approach. Now let us discuss the approach. So what we will do is, let us take our example again. Okay, in the description they have given us the input. So let me copy this again. I will tell you the approach what we are going to use. So this is the problem. So nums have the element, okay, nums have the elements 0 1 0 3 12. So what is the approach that I can use is, I will keep two pointers I and j. So I will be holding the position, initially it is at 0, and it will hold entries for 0, and it will help us to traverse the entire list. Okay, suppose here is I and initially here is j. What we will do, j will stop when it will get a non-zero element. So here it is 0, so j will move directly. So as soon as j got a non-zero element, and I told you I will be holding the position of a 0, the element which is 0, then what we will do, we will swap them. So it will be 1 0 0 3 12. Now I and j will be increased by 1. So j will come to this position and I will come to the second position. This is, I told you I will be holding the 0th position only. Okay, so I is here now. If j will do the operations when he get the non-zero element. So if j is not equal to 0, it will do swap. Okay, so it is 0, so j will move directly to next. As soon as we got this, what it will do, it will swap. So our list will become like this, 1 3 0 0 12. Yes, so j was on the third position, so it will move to the next position, and it was on the second position, it will come to the third position. Again we have got j, if j is non-zero, it will swap. So 1 3 12 0 0, and hence our swapping is done. So what we have done, we have traversed the list only once and we done the swapping. That is done in the constant amount of time. So this is the second approach. In this we don't have to shift element each time. Okay, what we can do is we can just check if j is non-zero, we will do the swapping. Okay, now let us try to write the code for the same. Perfect. So for this, what are the things that are required? First of all, we require length. So let n is equal to length of nums and I will be 0. Now for j in range of n, so we are traversing with the help of j. Correct? I told you that when we are going to do the swapping, when j is non-zero. Okay, when nums of j is not equal to 0. So what we will do? We will do the swap. So nums of I comma nums of j equal to nums of j comma nums of I. So here the swapping is done. Once the swapping is done, what I will do? I will increase by 1, I plus equal to 1, and j will automatically increase. Okay, so let us try to run the code. I think it should work. Yes, it's working absolutely fine. Okay, you can see that it is faster than the 99% of the element. So here we have traversed the list only once, and we have checked if the I will be holding the position of the element which are 0, and j will be holding, j will do swapping when the element is non-zero with the num of I. So I hope this question is clear to you. If you have any kind of doubt, please let me know in the comment section. I will be more than happy to solve all your doubts, and I am attaching one Discord link in the group. You can join the Discord link. I am also attaching Telegram link, so there you will get all the links, okay, directly. And if you like the video, I have also started one Python playlist. You can check out that Python playlist. If you are new to the channel, subscribe to the channel so that you can get all the notifications. Okay, thank you.